So I was saying earlier that the trailer was pretty overloaded, and it is, because it's literally just collapsed the spring. The leaf spring is bent in half. I don't know if you can see that. Holy shit. Oh. Gonna have to do some crazy mechanics to fix this. A bit of wood maybe, a few straps. The tyre was like rubbing hard up against the guard there and just pouring smoke out the back. That's not good. I reckon in Adelaide we're gonna have to get some heavy duty springs on this thing. Oh my God. It's only a matter of time until something dramatic happens. This whole trip. Well, that's us. You may be thinking, oh Sam, you'll be able to fix this. You've got a whole toolbox full of tools. Well, you'd be wrong. That is empty. We're just dragging around an empty toolbox. Well, I need to jack up the trailer and probably get a bit of wood underneath the spring and try and baby it to Adelaide. I'm gonna have to buy heavy duty springs for it. Wait, so I knew it was too heavy.
A spare tyre?
No, it hasn't popped yet. The spring's collapsed. See how much room there is between the tyre and the trailer? It's rubbing on the trailer. I bought a jack but no handle. So we're improvising. Alright, here's what I think I'm gonna do. Get it up enough so there's a small gap between the floor of the trailer and the spring. I'm gonna jack it up and jam this solid piece of metal in there, drop it back down, strap this, like cable tie it to the bottom of the axle, and then it'd be riding pretty much on bumps, so it'd have no suspension, but it should get us enough clearance on that tyre to get home. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna put the spare tyre on this side, which is not as tall, so it won't rub on the guard, and then that should give us even more clearance again. So we'll see how this goes, and if it doesn't work, go the spare tyre option. Alright, update. I'm not gonna chuck this underneath the spring now, because having a look at it, the way it's split, if I do that, we'll get the height, but the whole axle can sort of swing out from under the trailer then, and as we're driving along, it can just buckle up. The trailer will flip, really dangerous. So we've called the nearest town, it's about 30 k's that way, and they do have some trailer spare parts, so he's going to give me a call back, and obviously we'll pay an arm and a leg to get him to come and deliver some new leaves to us. So hopefully there's some heavy duty ones, otherwise we'll just put the standard ones back on and get to the next town and upgrade them. But I think that's the best thing to do. We still got to figure out a way to jack the whole side of the trailer up so I can pull that leaf out. So that's the mission at the moment, and then hopefully we'll get these parts delivered and get back on the road. How do you feel about this?
It's not actually as bad as I thought.
What?
It's a nice day.
Oh, it's a nice day.
Yeah, I get to catch up on my OC.
Well, you know we're royally f***ed.
No, we're not.
We can't drive.
Yeah, it's alright.
We can't leave this spot. We're camping here tonight.
It's all good.
We're definitely camping here tonight.
We're definitely not camping here tonight.
Oh! That's not good. The trailer's about to fall. Okay, so I called a couple of places, one this way, one that way, which was about 40 k's, this way is about 30 k's. And then some random dude called me back and he's like, I'm coming, I've got a trailer, I've got jack stands, I've got everything you need to fix it, a couple of springs, so hopefully he'll come sort us out, because I started attempting, I was going to use this little rod thing here, which is like obviously part of our stand, and I'm going to like pretty much hard weld that into the floor of the trailer and put the axle on the bottom of it, which would have like got us out of here, but obviously wouldn't have had any suspension. But I didn't really want to work under there the way it's sitting, so we'll wait for old mate to get in, who's got a jack and a couple of stands to get it thing sitting properly, and then we'll see how we're looking.
What's going on, guys? Just while I've got you, I want to run you through a couple of things coming up. Well, 3 things actually. Firstly, this weekend, I'm going to be at the 4-Wheel Drive Adventure Show. On the content creators stage, I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to have the comp truck there, Church's Patrol, and the Built Not Bought truck behind me, as well as the top 2 judge cars from Show Your Dirt last weekend. So if you want to head down, make sure you grab some tickets online. You can use the code BNB to save yourself 10%, and it'll be awesome to see you guys there. Number 2, Patreon. Obviously recently I've revealed that I'm moving over to Queensland early next year. So for the Patreon members, WA, this will be your last chance. I'm organising a trip probably second week of December to head down south. It's going to be an overnighter and you guys are invited. So if you're on Patreon, you're in that co-pilot tier, make sure you jump on that post on Patreon to find all the information and we'll sort out the best time and date that everyone's available to go. Number 3, giveaway. I haven't done a giveaway on the YouTube for a little while, so I've got a Tool Pro rattle gun here. Now it's quite simple to enter the competition to win this rattle gun. All you need to do is drop a comment down below and tell me what your favorite video on the channel has been so far. You can go right back to 2016 or one of the recent episodes maybe. Just let me know what your favorite video is, and then the next episode of Built Not Bought, I'm going to draw a random winner out of those comments and you'll be taking home this rattle gun. So guys, make sure weekend, full drive show, Patreon members, check out that trip if you're in WA and enter the draw to win the rattle gun.
So we've got Bruce and Neville come to the rescue with a spring that looks like it might fit, and it's even got an extra leaf on there as well.
Yeah, I've got an extra leaf in the back of the van too.
Yeah, right. Well, you can already see on the other side it was starting to bend flat, so it's only got what, 4 on there, so 5 might be a go, or even one more. Pretty lucky this spring fits because it's sort of more central than the other side, but it's looking like it's only maybe like 5 to 10 mil difference. So this one's gone in and it should get us to, well, they reckon Adelaide because it's Sunday tomorrow, so we won't be able to find anywhere on the way, but we will hopefully baby it to Adelaide and then just pretty much upgrade both sides and go to a 5 or 6 pack leaf on each side, and that'll get us going again.